Hey YouTube, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a review of the new Too Faced Too Femme collection. I'm so excited for this collection. It previewed back in December and spring is coming, and I'm very excited for this palette because it's so colorful. So as always, make sure you like, subscribe, and let's get into the video. Okay, so first I'm going to be reviewing the Too Faced Too Femme palette. This is what it looks like here in the cardboard. The packaging is very minimal compared to Too Faced, what they normally do, so that's really nice and eco-friendly, and I love the butterflies and everything. It's gorgeous. So here is the Too Faced palette. I love the color story. It's very light. Not to mention that this palette is actually scented. It does smell like flowers. I personally am not a fan of anything floral, but you do smell it as soon as you open it, so that's also a really nice touch, I feel. So I'm actually going to be doing two looks. I didn't feel like I would be able to actually swatch all the shadows in one solid look. So I'm going to be doing two, one with the neutral colors and one with the more brighter colors. I also want to say that the names for this palette are also on the back. So just please bear with me for that. Okay, so I went ahead and primed my eyes. So now I'm going to be doing a very neutral look with the browns and the lighter colors of this palette. So I'm starting with this shade here, which according to the back of the palette, it's called Hearts Aflutter for the base. Okay, I feel like it's going on kind of chalky already, but let's not judge. Next, I'm gonna go in with the shade here, which I think according to the palette is called Queen of Everything for a transition color. Okay, if I'm being honest, I really don't know if anything showed up or not. That's interesting. I feel like there's a little bit of pigment there. Wow, very slight pigment if you look hard enough here. And this is with two coats, so wow. Okay, slight pigment going on here. Interesting. Next, I'm gonna go in with the shade here, which according to the palette would be Free to Be Femme. Okay. Okay, well, it started off nice. Okay, well, there's some pigment in this one. Okay. Giving me like chalky vibes though. Like I feel like it's on the brush it's fine, but as soon as it gets on the eye it like disappears, which is not fun. Okay, next I'm gonna go in with the shade here, which according to the palette is You Give Me Butterflies. Come on, give me butter. Oh no, this is, oh wow, this is disappointing. I'm not even gonna lie. Wow, this one is lacking so much pigment and it's like so chalky. I literally just feel like I put chalk on my eyes. Like, there's barely any pigment. I'm literally getting more dust than I am shadow. Okay guys, so unfortunately these are the shadows. I'm gonna go ahead and blend them and clean up my eyes here, and then I'll do some of the glitters. You can see a little bit of the eyeshadow left. Like from this angle here, but yeah, did not blend well. Pigmentation is not there at all. So I'm just gonna hope that the glitters are a little bit better. I'm gonna go ahead and apply them dry first, and then I'll let you know if I think you should wet the brush. Okay, I'm gonna go in with the glitter here, which according to the palette is Chrysalis Crush. Okay. That's giving me absolutely nothing dry. So I'm gonna go ahead and wet the brush and pray, because that's all I can really do at this point. So let's see if it works better with a wet brush. Wow, even with the wet brush it's still literally giving me like nothing. Like there's there's nothing here. Yeah, it's not giving much here, unfortunately. I'm gonna try this shade here, which is called Hear Me Roar, and I'm gonna try with the wet brush and see if it's any better. Okay, well, Hear Me Roar is a little bit better. I think. Okay. All right, it's a little bit more reflective here. Maybe we got something going on. Okay, so these are all what I consider the neutral colors in this palette, and unfortunately, as you can tell, it's not giving at all. This is really nice if you want an extremely soft look. You can barely tell I'm even wearing glitter, but this palette is not giving what it looks like it's supposed to be giving at all. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean this look off, and I'm gonna go ahead and try with the more colorful shadows, so the greens and the pinks, and let's cross our fingers that they look a lot better. Okay, so as you can see, I've reapplied my eyeshadow primer, 2 layers again, and we're gonna go in with the more colorful shades now. Again, I'm gonna go in with this shade here, Hearts Aflutter, as my base. So I'm gonna go in with this shade here, Think Pink. Okay, so Think Pink has some color going on, so that's really nice. Okay, Too Faced might have just saved itself. Also, my brush is still slightly damp from when I wet it for the metallics, so I don't know if that also has an effect on it, but whatever it is, it's definitely helping with the pigment here. Next, I'm gonna use the shade Pretty Powerful as a transition color. Oh, okay, there's something showing up there. Again, my brush is actually still damp, but I think that's what's helping with this pigmentation here. So it's light, but you can see it. Okay, next I'm going in with the shade Mint to Be. And it's chalky. Yeah, it's giving me chalk, guys. I don't know. Yeah, it definitely feels chalky too, and patchy at that. I don't know, I just feel like these colors aren't popping the way that I expected them to, if that makes sense. And again, right now my brush is still pretty damp. I feel like that's the only reason why these colors are popping the way that they are right now. I feel like if my brush was dry, I would not get the same effect. All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and clean up around my eyes, and then we'll do the metallics. Okay, so I blended it out. As you can see, I don't feel like it blends well either. The pigmentation kind of fades, which is like okay, you know. It still gives like a light, like blushy kind of thing going on, but I'm still very disappointed. So next I'm gonna wet my brush and go in with the shade Heart On. Okay, well, Heart On is giving me some metallic glow, so that's nice. Okay, and lastly, I'm gonna go in with the shade, I think this is Make It Rain, according to the back of the palette. Okay, well, Make It Rain got something going on here. Okay, so this is the more colorful shades from the Too Faced palette. I'm not gonna lie, I am extremely disappointed. While it does give like a soft, kind of pretty, like femme vibes and soft look, it's definitely not giving what I expected it to give. The colors really lack pigmentation. They don't give enough payoff. They feel chalky. They look chalky in my opinion. But overall, I would definitely say that this eyeshadow palette is a no for me. I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty scared to try the rest of the collection after this palette, but I'm gonna go ahead and push through. Thankfully, there's only the blush and the lipsticks left. Okay, so this is the Too Faced Too Femme blush. Again, the packaging is really gorgeous. And this is the Too Faced Too Femme blush. I love the sparkles and the insets with the butterflies. It's very gorgeous. This collection actually kind of reminds me of Kylie Cosmetics' The Stormy collection, so that's really nice. So I'm actually going to be using a brand new blush brush. As you can see, it's never been touched, never been used. I literally pulled it out of the package just for this occasion. So I actually went and tapped the blush and the glitter fell all over the side. So that's nice. Oh, okay. Okay, it's going over my highlighter, which is great. So you can see it's actually very pink. Whoa. A little goes a long way, I can definitely say that. It's definitely pigmented, which is nice. I just don't think this might be the shade for me because it's giving me very Kylie Jenner blush vibes, but so this is the Too Faced Too Femme blush. It is pigmented, I can say that, and it's definitely a little goes a long way. Again, this color just may not be for me, but I definitely feel like if, you know, the cool pinks are for you, then this might be worth investing. Okay, and last but not least, we have my favorite, which is the lipsticks. These Heartcore lipsticks are buildable, so I'm assuming that they're gonna be sheer, and I'm just gonna build on so we can see some pigmentation and see how long it gets to get that. And as you can see, it has a little heart in the middle. It does smell super juicy. It smells like fruit punch, so that's very nice. Let's see. Okay. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie, I was expecting to be very disappointed by this lipstick, but it went ahead and did the opposite. This is only with a couple of swipes. They're definitely right, it is buildable, super creamy. It feels like I'm applying like a lip balm, not drying, very hydrating. They did a really great job on the lipsticks, and I think I'll definitely be purchasing more of the lipsticks. I think they're definitely probably worth it in the collection. All right, so now I'm gonna go ahead and just clean up my eyes and my lips and just tone things down a bit before I give you guys my final thoughts. So I went ahead and set my face with the NYX setting spray. This is what the blush looks like with a setting spray on it, and I used the matte finish because my skin can be kind of oily. It blended out very well, and I still think it's very pretty. So overall, I was very disappointed in this collection. I was very excited. I was looking forward to some colorful looks, but the palette, in my opinion, is definitely chalky, and they're not really metallic-y or shiny enough that I can really use with them. The blush, again, was very pigmented, one swipe color, very pretty. It did unfortunately have a lot of fallout, but otherwise I think it was really nice. It just may not be the right shade or tone of pink for my skin color, which is perfectly fine. I think the best thing in this collection was definitely the Heartcore lipstick. It's soft, it's creamy, feels just like lip balm, hydrating, definitely a 10 out of 10. Again, I'm still a beginner and I learn every single day. If you have any tips that you think could help, please feel free to leave them down below. So as always, thank you for watching. Please let me know if you've had this experience with some of Too Faced's product, and let me know what you think I should try next. As always, thanks for watching and bye!